Hey guys, welcome back to the PUBG Xbox Full Match Walkthrough Series. Today we have a duos match on Sanhok. Usually when we land Sanhok, we land boot camp because it's a lot of fun. You're guaranteed to get a lot of action in and a lot of shooting. We did that a couple matches and did okay, but we decided to play a long match in Sanhok this time, and so we landed up here in the northeast portion in Mang Nai. And what we're going to do is just try and find as much loot as possible, make sure we get to the zone in time so we don't take any zone damage. Just try and get as much loot as we possibly can, get geared up before we have to fight anybody. It's such a different game when you're not hot dropping, and a lot of times on Sanhok, like I said, we're hot dropping, but when you go for just a long game and try and actually win, there's a different strategy that usually has to go, and a lot of that is just trying to find the best loot possible and taking your time without getting into engagements, because that's just going to cost you healing. Even if you win, it's going to cost you a lot of healing. On Sanhok, you can find a lot of loot without even having to fight anybody. If you go far enough away from everyone else, you might have to fight a team, but more than likely you can get away with not even having to fight anybody, and you can get fully geared up with little to no contact at all. So right away in this match I found a UMP and an SLR, and I kept that until we went down to this little area, and I was able to upgrade both of those to an M4 and a Kar 98. And we didn't see anybody. There was people that landed south of us and I think southwest of us, but we didn't find anyone to fight right away in the first circle or anything like that. And you can see we already skipped ahead to 25 left alive at this point. So basically we've just been looting, trying to get geared up. You can see I still have level 1 helmet, so I want to upgrade that, trying to find as much healing as possible, and then we're just going to try and stay away from the zone so that we don't take any damage. And a lot of times on Sanhok it's a much quicker match just because there's so many people dying in the hot drop locations and a lot of fights going on everywhere. So it's very common to be 10 minutes into a match and have 20 people left, or at this point we have 18. So what we're going to do is just try and get to the zone, get safe, and see if we can find some people around us that are creeping into the zone with us. And you'll find this a lot on Sanhok as well. You get into the zone and you don't see anybody just because there's a lot of cover, there's a lot of trees and rocks everywhere. But then someone sneaks up on you and just shoots you in the back. And actually I didn't notice when I was playing, but he was hiding right in the bush. I might do a little replay there, but he was hiding right in the bush in front of me and I couldn't see him until he started moving, and I didn't see him when I was playing. I only saw him just now on the replay. But my friend was able to take him out and save me so we can keep this match going, because I didn't fire a bullet yet because we haven't seen anyone. That was the first guy we've actually seen. We've heard some shots in the distance, but nothing too close, nothing that we could chase down. But that guy must have been the survivor of something crazy here, because I think there's 3 boxes over here. So first priority for me is try to find a better helmet. Actually I had no helmet, so any helmet, and then just any other healing that I can scrounge up as well. I have pretty good healing right now, a med kit, 3 first aid, and then 5 boosts. But one of these other guys had a fresh level 2 helmet. Even though I got knocked out, it didn't really do much to me. My vest took a little damage, but I got a brand new helmet, so we're all good there. And we're actually in the next circle, so we just waited until the next one popped. And you can see there's a couple seconds left, so we're going to move just a little bit up the hill here, as we don't have to move too far. We got some pretty good circle luck throughout this entire game. We really didn't have to move at all. And so we're just scanning the area, trying to find anyone that's running to the zone so we don't get shot in the back again. And there's only 14 left, so there's not a lot of places for people to be at this point. The circle's pretty small. My friend's getting shot at from the left, from the northeast direction. And I think this guy has a QBU if I'm not mistaken. So we're in on this little rock. I want to just kind of keep an eye out, see if I can see that guy moving, see if I can see him pushing up on us or anything. And yeah, there's the QBU. It knocked somebody else. That was the same guy that was shooting at my friend. And now someone else got knocked as well. And we can see that the zone is going to move again. So we're going to take position over kills at this point. We're not getting a high kill match. We're just playing for the win, strictly for the win in this match, because nothing flashy is going to happen on our end. We're just going to try and get a good position, survey the field, and see if we need to take anybody out if they see us. It's always important to have a good position, even if it means you're not going to get a kill, just because with the zones on Sanhok, they move so frequently, but they move slow, so you have a chance to get in, but you don't have a lot of time to just sit in one place. Even though I got full health, I'm going to make sure I still have some boosts in me just so I have some progressive healing. In case I get shot, I won't have to take the time to heal after I get shot, and so I just don't want to have to do that mid-fight. So if I have enough boosts, I'm going to definitely take the opportunity to take some of those, even though I'm not in combat. Now there's some guys to our right here. I took a shot, and I thought that was a little bit further away than what it actually was. I led that way too much. Maybe we'll learn from that and adjust our sights for the next shot. And right now there are only 6 left. And we are in the final couple circles here. So I hate this position because we're both on the same rock, but we really don't have a lot of options. We're pretty much in the next zone. We only have to move up a tiny bit. But I don't like being in the same spot, just because if somebody threw a grenade over here, we're pretty much dead. And I see some snakes in the grass. So I'm just going to lead this a little bit. And knocked him. So now we know that there's only 3 left standing. One guy's knocked. And there's a fight going on over there. My friend's able to knock somebody from the other team. So there's 2 solos, and those guys just fought each other. So now we got 1 guy left. 1 guy's knocked over there. Here's his buddy. So he's in on that rock there. We're in right here. We're dead center circle basically. So I got a bunch of grenades. We're going to do the red zone. A little red zone trick here. Just see, I threw that a little too far. So I'm going to adjust this last one and try and hit it. And there it is. Perfect. Took me 3 throws, but I got them. That's why it's always good to have a few grenades, especially late game. If you have a few grenades, you have an endless amount of possibilities to be able to red zone a guy. If it's a 2-on-1 situation, I highly recommend that. If you have a few grenades, it's a good idea to just toss them, and you're going to scare the guy. You might damage him a little bit, or you might end up getting the kill just like I did there. But overall, it's a pretty cool match just because everything just went our way. We've had a lot of matches lately that we seem to play really well. We get, you know, a handful of kills, but then the last couple circles, it just doesn't go our way. We have to cross a road out in the open, and we have no chance at all. So it's a nice change to get the circle luck and not have to really do much to get to the final circle. And then, you know, we make a couple shots there. I do a Car 98 shot. My friend hits somebody with the QBU, and we happen to knock somebody from each team, which actually worked out perfectly because then those 2 guys that were left standing fought each other, which made it a 2-on-1. But all in all, that was a good match, a quick match on Sanhok. Not a whole lot of action, but it's just nice to see those different matches where you don't have to give the most effort to get that chicken dinner. I think a lot of it has to do also with just the way that we play. We don't mind, you know, not being in a fight. It's okay for us to sit back and just let the herd thin itself out, and then we swoop in and take the victory. You have to have a mindset for that. Not everybody, I guess, has the ability to be that patient and just wait it out and not take engagements if you don't have to. But in this case, it definitely worked out. So if you're having trouble late game, just dying, and you think maybe you're just being a little too aggressive, maybe try the passive way a couple times just to see how it goes, because sometimes it ends up working out. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely give it a like if you found it useful or liked it in any way, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything PUBG. Remember to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links are in the description below. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.